Hey everybody, it's Nate, and this is a Monday update. Let's get into it. Okay, so of course there has to be a crash coming because interest rates are going up. If interest rates are going up, prices have to be going down. Well, actually, sisters and misters, let's hang on to our britches there and let's look at information and not just what is on some national headlines, shall we? Let's dive in. So I'm going to be looking at not just home prices, because there's a lot more to a marketplace and a real estate marketplace, especially locally, than just closed prices. So let's take a look at days on market. Going back in time to the long, long time ago days of 2019, we did see days of 60 days on market, even as things were progressing throughout the year, 40, 50 days. 2020, pre-pandemic 2020, of course, it was still at times taking 30 days. And then we saw the pandemic, and then we saw the excessive inventory shortage where things were just flying off the shelf like hotcakes, man, going like snow cones in summertime on a 110-degree day. Houses were selling right, left. And that was going on 2020, 2021, on and on and on we go. So 2022, interestingly, rates have gone up, right? And our days on market, I mean, as a listing agent and bringing buyers to stuff, there's plenty of times where property's still selling within a week, sometimes within a weekend, sometimes when I have a buyer, we're missing out, sometimes when I have a seller, I'm still in a multiple offer situation. It's there's nuance to that, but I'm still seeing that, and I think this represents what the marketplace is still seeing as far as we're still somewhat in a normal days on market. Of course, we're going into 2023. This did go up at the end of the year, so let's pay attention to that. Homes for sale. This is a snapshot of the volume in the inventory. And years past, I mean, thousands upon thousands of houses available. That sounds awesome, actually. And now here we are fighting over the three houses that are for sale at one time. I'm exaggerating to make a point, but that's what it's been like for a few years. And you would think that if we have a crash, that there's just going to be thousands and thousands and thousands of houses back for sale. And our inventory is up, but you compare this across 4 or 5 years, are we up to a level that really points to a crash? I'm not seeing it, folks. So we get into something else, median price per foot. Again, going back years and years and years, I remember being excited about hitting 100 a foot, and then we've consistently stayed above 100 a foot, hitting on average 130 a foot in the recent year. And then second half of 2022, we could start to possibly see a decline there. Yeah, that's there. But that doesn't look like it's less than 2019 or years ago. So is that a crash, a correction, a bit of normalcy? Yes. Okay, we're going to look at list price to close price now, or ask price to sell price. This is depending on who says it which way. I like calling it any of that, but basically, what you ask versus what you get when you're listing your house, it's down. Let's admit it. Let's talk about that. It's down. It's down 3%. So that points us to still getting almost 100% of what you want, right? But it is down. Lastly, of course, this is what you came here for. We're going to look at the median sales price, which has been going up. And I've actually seen these numbers, depending on which part of the data we pull from the MLS, kind of have some variation, but 200 plus is pretty consistent. Mid 200s is pretty consistent. Yeah, that's pretty consistent with all the data that I see. 2022 at the end, we're seeing a bit of a dip there. Every year, this does go up and down a little bit throughout the year, so I think some of that seasonality. But let's just hang on and go into 2023 with our eyes open and pay attention to the data. I am a talker. I like to talk. I like to have fun. But when it comes to this business, I really like to pay attention to the numbers because it's not just opinions and it's not just sugar coated stuff and salesy stuff that matters. What I want as I deliver this to you guys as often as I possibly can, I just want to deliver informed decision capabilities. So, as you look at the real estate market in Tulsa, I hope that you're not full of fear and I hope that you're not full of naivety. I hope that you can genuinely look at it with your eyes open and make an informed decision on what's best for you. So, I hope you liked this, got something out of it. Please let me know if you did, and I will have more to come.